Hi everybody, this is Sam with Python Basics, learning to think in Python. So I've been really deep diving into what I've been wanting to really focus on and how I want to focus on it. So if you're new here, thanks for joining us. We're going to be dissecting the live stream that we did on Sunday. So what do I mean learning to think in Python? So what we did was we took a look at the stadium problem, where we took our human brain and we began to augment what we were doing, how we're making our decisions as a person to count these seats, to then slowly convert this over to how would Python understand it. So we take the intermediary step of our human brain of counting. We can easily count by threes, 1, 2, 3. Then we come over 1, 2, 3, and we easily examine that. Of course, that would not count because it needs to be a 0, 0, 0, not anything containing a 1. So what we began to do is we looked at our list of lists and how we would then derive what a seating arrangement would look like. And then what we also learned is we had some very good questions about what in the world this dynamic look right here of how we would be able to change this from 3 to any other number. 1, how many seats would be available for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Of course, we can't have 7 because our length of our rows are only 6. So then what we did after we began to construct and we saw what we accomplished in the easiest form how to get groups of 3s. Then we did an equivalency test of our grouping right here. So that is what we're doing here on 305. But what I do want to ask you right now, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, please make sure you're clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell, because we do deep dive micro video, single topic videos, so you can come back and rewatch. And also we do have a link down below in the for our Discord server. We have a wonderful community. If you have a question, pose it there, because that's going to be the fastest way. I will see them and hopefully I will get to them in a comment, but someone literally around the globe is typically always on the server. So please make sure you're jumping on the server down there below. So if you have any questions, then what we did is, so here's our dynamic change between the size of our n, the size of our seating group, what our group is going to be. Then what we did is we took it one step further, because what the task was how many groups of 3? Well, right here it's 16. So we are just counting. Well, I wanted to take it one step further. And these are actually then the seats, the seat numbers, because if we were going to write a program, the algorithm here, somebody would actually need these seat numbers. So I took it one step further. So then I made another little group. So here's our seat. And at first we were doing this longhand. Let's look at this. First we were doing this longhand. But this was static. 1, 2, 3 seats. So if we were to change this, change in, we would have to come down here and add seat 4, 5, and 6. Well, that's not very algorithmic. So what I did is I made then a group of, if we look really close, right, from there to there, from there to there, then inside that we were taking our group here, which is the equivalent of this, and it moves over 1 by I. So we're using our range function because we're going through one at a time. however many we need. So down below, I will have the link to the live stream because there were some very good questions. And one was this dynamic change. Let's see, put it right here. So what this actually accomplishes, so depending on whatever n is, then that makes, so right now we put n as 4. N multiplied by this is our length of grouping. So that's what then we compare this, and as you can then see, n is also the length. So we're slicing. How much are we slicing? Are we slicing 3 empty seats, 4 empty seats, 5 empty seats, or 6 empty seats? So this is our 1,000th video. I absolutely cannot believe it. I just want to say thank you to everyone here. A lot of you watching this are not subscribers, so I really do wish you to consider hitting that subscribe button, because the videos that are coming out, I really truly believe that they add value in one way or another to get you to think, to share a topic that you may not have been exposed to, or to really just stretch your thinking. And I want this to be a two-way street. If there's something that you need help with, because if you have that question, someone else has that question. So I need your help, and just please pose it, because I would love to be able to, and I like to be challenged as well, because I became obsessed with this question when I saw it on Discord, because I think it is that big of a deal of how. So I want you to really think about this and look in. So this is the information that was on the test, and here we are in what's that, 13 lines, and we subtract 1, 2, 3. So 10 lines of code to write an algorithm to output the actual seats. I mean, this is what you're able to do, and we're still counting. And the original ask was to just count how many groups, and that's still happening. And then we can do it here, but then we also did it in a very passive way, where we actually then counted the number of groups right here. So this is why I love Python so much, is that it just gets you to think, and it changes the way you think, and you become very analytical and an outstanding problem solver. So that is that, and this is what I want to challenge you. Just take these pieces and begin to break them down. How would Python think about this? And that's what I want to share with you today. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, notification bell, giving this video a thumbs up for me. And if you have not jumped down to Discord, please do that. I don't want you going through your journey alone. And I want this community to help you in any way it can. And I'd like to have you be a part of the community. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. And if you haven't, check out this video right here, or this one right down here. And most important, make sure you're hitting this subscribe button and the notification bell. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.